What's up, you guys? Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. So today I wanted to jump on here and just go through my gratitude list. 2023 has been the best year of my entire life by far, and so I just wanted to be great to share my gratitude list with you guys. I try to take some time to just introspect and be grateful for the small things. So yeah, so I have the list here. It's 12 things that I'm really grateful that I got to do this year. Yeah, so the first thing, highlight of my year, I built my parents a house, guys. That has been my dream for years, and I got to do it, and I feel so accomplished. I feel so good. That's the highlight of my year. My parents have like a decent house, like a house that I would actually live in, not like those things that you just build for people, because now it's just like, let me fulfill this obligation because I've always had a dream. I built for them a house that I can live in, a modern, beautiful house. I am so grateful that I got to do that. And P.S. I just wanted everyone to know that this has been like me saving from 2015. I'll do a separate video of how I got there. It's not been just it happening. I've been saving, guys, from 2015, and I got to accomplish it this year. So it went really fast, not because of anything. It's because I've saved for it for a long time. The second highlight, I got multiple job opportunities. I did at least 3 jobs at any given time. And that now brings me to the second thing that I am grateful. The third thing that I'm grateful about is that I got to earn so much money, guys. Like I have never ever seen that kind of money my entire life. I am so grateful to be able to be in that space of just being financially independent. Like, I don't have to worry about tomorrow, and I have been able to afford myself the life that I want out of my own income, and that has been really a highlight of my year. I made a lot of money. Don't come for me. Maybe this will put me in quite a bit of trouble. A lot is relative, though. A lot according to my standards is not a lot according to your standards, so it's relative. I didn't put any figure. The other thing that I'm grateful for is that we got to set up a number of family businesses between my husband and I. We are big on building legacy. We didn't grow up with lots and lots of cash and wealth, but we are committed to ensuring that our entire generation up to the 4th don't have to struggle about money. Like, money should be a non-issue. Like, they just go ahead and fulfill their dreams and all that good stuff, and money is not an issue. And so we are committed to ensuring that they have a very soft life. I am unapologetic about offering my people a good life and a soft life. I am not those parents for my children have to struggle. No, they don't have to struggle. So if I can do anything to lift the suffering off of them, of course, teach them to be able to ensure that they offload that struggle and pay it forward for the next generation. But I'm actually leaving an inheritance, physical inheritance for my children, and also every other form of inheritance to them. So we got to set up a number of family businesses, and I'm hoping that they get to pick up in the coming years. We welcome my son, Fadhili Kwe, into the family. So we have a newborn who is almost a year now. So he checked in on 28th of February 2023. That has been a blessing. Having him as a part of our family has been a blessing. And that's the thing. I never thought that I would have... Hey, Mali. Akimtwa chukwe Mali na record. I never thought I would have like another child after the traumatic experience of giving birth to Mali. So when Fadhili came, I had mixed feelings at first, but he is a perfect addition to this family. I don't know what we will be doing if he was not here. The other highlight is one of my babies turned 2, Mali turned 2, and then Ariella turned 10. Those are milestones. So Ariella has been on this earth for a whole decade. Mali has been around for 2 years, so past the 2-year mark, and will be beginning school next year. So that's a good thing. We took our proper first family vacation, so we have never been on like a proper planned family vacation. Like it's always those ones for impromptu, we are going someplace wherever, but we properly planned for a vacation, and all 8 of us went on a vacation, and that's really a blessing. This year I got to serve God well. Let me put that into context. I've always been a believer. I've always wanted to serve God. I've always wanted to be a kingdom financier. I got to live that in this year. So I got to serve God properly, be a kingdom financier, be an intercessor, proper intercessor, and just be in the presence of God. I think this has been the year that I have been so much connected to God and serving God with money. Like I am very particular about serving God in other ways, but also serving God with my finances. So I got to be a kingdom financier. I got to be able to support activities in church and ministry, and work alongside my husband, who is a pastor, to be able to but to grow this beautiful ministry that he's the vision bearer of, and that has been a blessing. I think one of the greatest highlights of my life is that I got to serve God and serve God with my husband. That's always a given. My 9th thing that I'm grateful for is Maureen got to have a passport. So Maureen is my baby, and it's always we never knew that she would actually get a passport because it was very complicated. The deceased parents didn't leave like proper documentation behind, and so like it was just always a struggle back and forth getting those documentation. And I always told her, you have a passport, but we didn't know how it would happen. So my husband actually went to the hospital where the mom died and got to retract. We didn't even know the date that she died in. We didn't know the place and all these other things that they kept on asking. So my husband actually went to General Hospital, looked for those files, and that's how I know like this country has documents, and we got to retrieve and she has a passport now. So we are definitely making an international travel this year. My 10th thing is I bought my first car. So we've always had a family car for the last 5 years. The thing is, I've never driven that car. I have never driven it. Like I always knew that I was this person who will always be a co-driver. I've been a professional co-driver for years, and I knew like that was my thing. Like it's a thing. And so this year I bought my first car. It's also still a family car, because like that's how we choose to live our marriage. Everything is for us. There's never like this is yours, this is mine, and that's a personal thing. I'm not telling you to go and do that. Yeah, so I got to purchase this car that now I use on the regular. And at the beginning I thought like I would hire a driver, perfect, wherever, given I've had a driving license for the last almost 10 years, but I've never driven that I drove our car a time back, like I reversed and bumped into something, and I just said no, never again. And so that's a story of another day. When we were dating, we never used to have a car. So there was this time that we asked for a car from a friend, and I got to reverse with that car, and the bumper sort of scratched. So we took it to the garage to have it made. She ended up taking us to the police station for something. That's the story for another day. And she wanted like us to make even things that we didn't we didn't spoil. She saw an opportunity, and so she took us to the police. My husband, of course, was my fiancé then. I vowed to never take anyone's car and drive, but also still I had a thing of I just never really wanted to drive, and I overcame my fear. I'm driving now, and that's a highlight of my year. My 11th thing that I'm grateful for is that we celebrated our 5th year anniversary. Everyone who's been close to us know we've not had the easiest marriage. Like, our marriage has gone through rocks and like valleys and mountains. It's been a difficult marriage, and so it's such a blessing to get to celebrate 5 years. I never thought we would. I thought like by now we would be done and over, but we got to celebrate our 5th year, which is really great, and that's something I'm really grateful for. The final thing is that we got to buy land. Like, I have always bought land every year. We got to buy more, and that's really a highlight of my life. I am committed to owning as much pieces of this earth as much as possible, and so I am so grateful that I got to do that. So those are the things I'm grateful for, the 12 things I'm grateful for this year. There's a lot more. I just didn't want to fit them in here, but there's so many great things that have happened this year. So many great things. My husband graduated. I got back to school. I'm not very serious with it though. I got so many great opportunities that will be happening next year. I don't want to talk about things that have not happened yet. They're on the pipeline. They will happen. I will not discuss them until they do. But I hope your year has been as great as mine, and I know that there are certain things that might not have happened the way you wanted them to, and maybe some people are not having a great year. This is to just tell you that there was days that I never had like good years, and that's why I'm telling you these have been my best years. One of my best years yet, the best actually. But there are certain times that it wasn't like that. I had like New Year's where I vukad crying in serious tears because I didn't know how to figure out this thing, but I kept the faith alive, and I can actually say that this year has been a culmination of so many great things that I've always done throughout the year, and it's not only just like it just happened. It didn't just happen. I don't believe anything just ever happens. So yeah, so happy new year, guys. I hope that you've had a great year. I hope that this year has brought you a lot of joy and success. I can't wait to see you on the next year. So take care of yourselves, be kind, give, and just be just be great. Yeah, and I forgot my last highlight is I got to do this campaign. So what I've always done is try to bring women together and just have like community organizing things wherever, change their mindsets, make them aware of the power that they have. And so this year I put my mouth where I put my money where my mouth was. I don't know. So I donated 350,000 to STADA for this program where we were economically empowering women groups, and so we got to distribute 50,000 to 7 women groups. And they have big ideas, and 50,000 could look like a really like small amount. Like those women, I've seen the first report of women who've already constructed a poultry house, and they have chicken now. They're bringing in the chicken into the poultry house, and now they have like a place where they can put their poultry together. That's great. Like, there's just been so many great reports already coming. I am so glad I got to do that project. That's my bonus. I can't wait to see you on the next one. Please subscribe, share, comment, subscribe. Please do share with me your highlights of your year, and maybe as we go into next year, what you'd like covered in this channel. So until next time, have a merry Christmas. I know you will see this after Christmas, but like we are still in the mood, and a prosperous 2024. From my family to yours, I wish you success, good health, and wealth in the next year. Can't wait to see you on the next one. Bye.